Good segue. Speaking of giving niggas a little bit of money, yo, Meek Mill, man, come in front of the black congregation, please. Now, I'm not one to count pockets. I'm not concerned with anybody's money, but a video was circulating around of Meek Mill in Atlanta. It's like a group of it probably was like 9 kids. They were selling water. They recognized Meek Mill. Probably was in a Bentley or a Rolls Royce, whatever car it was. And they was like, yo, man, we're selling water, man. Come on, Meek. Come on, big bro. Come on, big bro. And he gave them, like I said, I'm not one to count niggas' pockets, but he gave them $20. He said, split it.
Maybe he didn't have all the cash on
Cap.
Maybe he didn't have all the
Cap. Come on, man. Cap. Somebody go in the comments if they were strippers.
Yeah, I saw that.
20,000.
I saw that.
That shit put things in perspective.
I saw that.
I'm like, you probably went to the club recently, or you probably bought a girl a Birkin bag recently. You probably bought her a watch recently.
Probably.
You couldn't have give it $100. It's like 9 kids, bro. Even 100 they going home with like $11 each. How is 9 kids splitting $20, bro? That's $1.15 each, bro.
No, $2.
$2.15.
$2
and some change.
Yeah.
I mean, $1.85 each.
It's over $2, but I don't know. I don't know.
What are your thoughts on that? Like, your honest.
To be honest, when I first saw it, I wasn't on some fuck Meek. I wasn't on some like he should have gave more. Meek, but
I
wasn't on some he should have gave more though.
Really?
I wasn't on that.
What you thought?
I was just like, hey,
like wow, $20.
I was like, to be quite honest, the Libra in me was like, if it was me pulling up, they're selling water, right?
Selling water.
Let's say the water is $1, right? If it was me, they'd have been like, and I gave them $1 for water, it'd have been no problem.
You're not a millionaire.
Listen. But because of his status, it's like an entitlement type of thing. Like, you have to give me more because you make more.
Well,
I'm not saying he can't be philanthropic. I'm not saying that he don't have raps about spending money on women and buying bags, buying automobiles, driving Maybachs. I'm not saying. But at the end of the day, that's you and your resources. I can't get mad at you.
He has the ability to give more than what the normal person could give.
I was a driver for Mos Def. 3 times he was my client.
Mm-hmm.
If he had tipped me $5, I can't be like, well, using brown sugar. You using this, using that, using Chappelle's show. I know you got money. You could give me more money.
But you understand the nuance, though.
It's a service.
No, the nuance is between you his Uber driver, right? You doing a service.
Not Uber driver. I was a personal driver, fam.
My bad, my mistake.
No, it's cool.
No disrespect.
No, it's cool.
You his personal driver, right? You're providing a service, right? And this nuance, you a grown man, you know what I mean? These are 8 to 9 young kids.
I get that.
They look like they was hungry.
But see, for example, the age difference between
nuance between
me and Mos Def.
And they were begging him, they were like,
yeah, I know.
They were like it was kind of like I didn't feel like fuck Meek. I've seen comments like fuck this nigga. But I was just like, damn. Like, and the way he said it, like, he was just like, yo. He said something like, don't touch my car. And he was like.
He said that?
Yeah. He said, yo. He said, yeah. He said something like, don't touch my car. Or like, don't. But like, you understand, like the tone.
I understand everything.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you shouldn't be like that. Like, you was once
he's like yo,
that.
I said, dub, just split it. I'm like, it's like 8 niggas there. It's like 8 kids there.
But see, another thing too is like, all right, I'm gonna say this. I'm just seeing like the other side. Like, I've seen, for example, taking the L train to work. There's a 5-year-old child. I ain't gonna say 5.
8.
He's like 7.
I know you're talking about the little kids that have the candies and shit. And they got the big niggas with them.
Yeah, older brothers, cousins, sisters walk on the train first. They come in from the next car after. The older siblings or cousins, relatives, whoever, they walk all the way to the next end. And they keep their eyes on the little, relatives. And the little child, it's like him and the little girl. I would say they're both less than 9 years old. and they just go up to people and they be like, "Oh, you support my basketball team." In my mind, I'm like, "Bro, it's COVID. What fucking basketball team?
Right.
What team you playing for?"
Right.
One time I was like second, third time he came up to me. I was like, "What position you play?" Nigga couldn't answer the question.
Yeah.
But the first time I gave him bread because the compassion in me. But then it's like, all right, y'all niggas on some like another example. Yeah, another example. Pull up at Crown Heights, Utica. Before I could go down to the 3 train, it's dudes our age or a little younger, but their appearance look like some basketball team, same shit. Gave one of them, because in my mind, when I give dudes money, it's like you could be robbing somebody. That's my whole point with when I see my people like asking, doing, something constructive.
Right. You could be doing worse.
You could be doing worse. You could be selling drugs. You could be doing some crazy shit.
Right.
So gave the nigga $2. Another one, yo, bro, yo, big bro, yo. I'm like, bro, y'all all on the same team, right? Like, I don't care how many niggas y'all out here. Y'all ain't gonna punk me. Y'all ain't gonna hurt me. Right. Y'all all on the same team, right? I just gave your man $2.
Yeah.
I ain't got shit else. I don't care how much cash you seen in my wallet.
Right.
You gonna take it out my wallet?
Right.
So now with me saying that, it's like, who knows if Meek had passed by these children before in the past and peeping game to certain things. We don't know what could have transpired beforehand for him to have that energy.
That's a fair point.
There's a dude on Albany. Every time I drove past when I used to do Uber, because I'm in a Benz, he felt the need that I needed to give him bread. And whenever I said no, nigga would grill me. And I would grill his ass back majority of the times. Other times, few times I'll be like, I ain't got time. But majority of times he would grill me, and I would like you gonna do something? Like you look madder than me. Like you look like I'm your fucking dad, and it's your birthday, and I ain't show up with no gifts, no present, nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Like the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't make you end up in this predicament. You're able-bodied. You could buy a case of water, flip that to $24.
Right.
Case of water is what, $5?
Right. Yeah.
So this is how so because of certain experiences that I've had, like that's why I'm saying, like with Meek, I don't know. Now if all of this is not true and this is the first encounter with these children, I mean, that, to be quite honest, that's grimy.
Yeah.
Like bro, I'm pretty sure you got a couple more cash. Like
right.
But that's just how I'm indifferent about it more so. But I'm just weighing out both sides.
Right. Another thing that I'm not asking niggas to, give them 10 racks or 1,000. But it's just like the whole, like if you're going to give the 20, cool, drive off. Put to sit there and do the back and forth.
And recording. I don't know why he recorded.
And record it. It's like, see, these are little details that are added to it that just make it a little sour. It's like you're sitting there going back and forth with kids. Give them the 20. You don't want to give no more. Cool. You know what I mean? Like, just go about your business. You going back and forth. It's a dub. Just split it. It's like, it's like a slap in the face. Like, you know what I mean? To me, that's how I see it. But I don't know.
I agree.
We know niggas going to be in the club soon, spending thousands, 20,000, 50,000. You know what I mean? But it's what it is, man. I would have gave a little more. If I was in that situation,
I would have gave more. I wouldn't say a little more.
Yeah, I would have gave. Yeah,
I'd have been like, yo, I'll be right back, bro.
But it wasn't 20 though.
I'll be right back, bro.
The 20 kind of like,
son. If I know I blew 15 racks at the strip club at one point in my life, and I made more money since then, I'll be like, yo, I'll be right back, little bro.
Yeah. Right,
I'll come back. I would give them bread. Plus, I would lace them with game. Yo, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Yo, y'all got a little team. Like here, I give y'all this amount of bread. If now, cool. Like let's say I give each of y'all $500. That's $4,500. That's nothing compared to a strip club.
Yeah, that's nothing.
So, like, yo, y'all got $4,500. Yo, based on with this, y'all could now. Y'all have an opportunity to pull it together, or y'all can each do y'all own shit. Like I don't know each of y'all predicaments, but
I ain't going front. The first thing that came to mind, because they so young. Like I mean, starting a business, you could do that at any age, but I thought about 4,500. You could buy a streaming computer. You could buy streaming all the equipment and start streaming on Twitch, playing games.
Yeah, you could buy.
And you could start making money like that. You get big of that. You know what I mean? You could do a lot of things with 4,500.
Together, y'all could pool y'all bread. And what's a PS5 out of 4,500 and a TV out of 4,500?
Right.
Y'all still got a couple racks left.
500 for the PS5, 200 for the TV.
Like Wi-Fi and all this shit. Like that's
the PC gonna cost you some bread.
That's less than a stack.
Yeah, you could do
after all of this. After that initial investment, you still got 3,500.
Yeah,
amongst the 9 of y'all.
Yeah, you definitely could do. Look, 4,500 is better than zero.
Y'all could buy a fucking lawnmower. Y'all could mow people lawns now. Y'all could invest in other businesses, not just selling water now.
Right.
Y'all could be paper boys. Like it's mad shit you could do.
Yeah.
So, hey. That's just me though. That's just me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the beef Meek had with these little children.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
hey,
It's just,
I don't know, man.
His tone was kind of throwing me off.
I wouldn't have did that.
Yeah. But
guess what? Niggas gonna still fuck with me. Bitches gonna still fuck me.
Yeah, it's a fact.
People gonna talk all this shit.
Them kids gonna still bump his music. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they not too hurt. They was just trying to,
Yeah.
Little come up. A rapper you look up to roll by and you a kid, you struggling, you selling water. You know what I'm saying? I expect them to go up to the car and say, yo, you know what I mean? Come.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know how the rappers do, man. But, to be fair, he does a lot for his community. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill. He does a lot, as far as.
He probably was like, y'all niggas ain't from Philly.
Right.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Atlanta. So it's like, yeah. So he's like, I ain't my young.
Yeah, I ain't my young bulls.
Yeah, my young bulls. Exactly.
Philly tour. Yo.
So it's like, I feel him though.
Hey, shout out to Meek though.
Yeah, you want to hop us?